Good, good, good. Hello, hi, welcome back to the quickest tutorial on YouTube. Don't look that up because it's probably not true. Brought to you by my newly designed studio that is totally not Chris's because it's just mine and I copied it exactly the way it is. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a quick little tutorial on how I did this because I had a lot of people ask me over Instagram when I posted it the other day, and it's super simple, so we're going to keep this under 5 minutes. Before we get started, let's get into a little bit of Instagram insight. Insight on Instagram with Cody. So essentially with Instagram, your whole goal is to take up as much space on somebody's phone as possible to keep their eyes on your content as long as possible to get them to engage with it. Typically you post in a 4x5 format because that allows you to take up the most screen space, but you still might be taking landscape photos and really good ones that you want to share and you just don't feel like they can live on there anymore, which is what I felt. So what I started doing is these triple split images. At least that's what I call them. They might have a name. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, change of plans. What we're actually going to do is I'm just going to show you the process in Photoshop. Originally I wanted to take you through the quick edit I did for each photo, but my computer is a potato and won't allow that. So I will explain one thing I do in Lightroom that's really important. So what you're going to want to do is when you have an image, you're going to want to go to the crop, and the crop ratio is going to be 4 by 1.667. Now, why 1.667? Because if you take 4 by 5 on Instagram, you take that 5 and you divide it into threes, you get roughly 1.667. That's going to allow you to put these pieces in a format and have equal amount of space. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. All right, time for the test of, well, I don't even know what, but we're going to open all 3 of these images in Photoshop. Now, while you wait for Photoshop to open, you might want to consider doing literally anything. Go make dinner, you could write a song, you could go and have a family, and by the time you get back, Photoshop probably still won't be open. I don't think it matters the specs of your computer, it's just something about Photoshop takes forever to load. Like forever. Alright, so now that Photoshop opened and you're a full-grown adult and you have a family by now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open another document and you're going to want to make that a 4000 by 5000 portrait orientation. I don't worry too much about the resolution, all that, but you're going to want to have a transparent background. That's just the way I choose to do it. Then you're going to go create. So now that you have your transparent background, what you're going to want to do is take each individual photo and you're just going to want to drag it into these layers. Again, Photoshop, not my forte. There's probably an easier way to do some things, but this is just how I do it and it works just fine. What we're actually going to do is close Lightroom real quick because that might help this not just be the worst thing of all time. Cool. Then you're going to want to hold Shift and drag it in. Just drag that one to the top. Then you're going to go check. Then you're going to grab your next image. You're going to drag that one over. And you're going to grab your third image. This is working so quickly and I'm very surprised. Now that you have your triple split, it looks sort of like that. Kind of nice. Maybe you could find images that fit better together, but this is what I went with. I still like it. I think it looks beautiful. And then we're going to go File, Export, Export As. You're going to hit export. Alright, now the second to last thing you're going to want to do is grab your photo and you're going to want to airdrop it onto your phone. Alright, so now that you have the photo on your phone, the last thing you're going to want to do, or the last thing that I choose to do, is download an app called Over. Now what Over is a fun little app where you can add sort of personalized things to just make your photo a little bit better or whatever you want. So personally what I do and what some of my friends do is add text over the photo, and that's what I'm going to do just to finish off this triple split. So when you're in Over, all you're going to want to do is press the plus button and you're going to choose Images. You're going to find your original image that you put onto your phone, press the check mark, then all I do is go to Text, and then you're going to want to find a text that you like, that you think fits sort of the image. We're going to go with this one, and then all you're going to do is you're going to drag it to sort of where you want. You can change the color, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it to yellow. That's good. And then we're going to add one more, make that a little bit smaller. And there you have it. Press that button, press save, and you have your final image. So that's it. Hopefully it was quick. Hopefully you understood it. If not, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I answer every single message I get. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.